I go check like how it sounds.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even see nothing.
Yo.
But Zero, how it sound right now?
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, what first is music?
No, I'm muted.
Yours don't matter, I don't think.
Okay.
Yours don't matter. Okay. Right after I muted it. Okay. Right after I muted it. Yeah, sounds better. Alright. We're gonna try this for a little bit. Hopefully this don't have no crazy fuck ups or nothing like that. But what's good is your boy Q to the motherfucking God. We had realized we were having a lot of technical difficulties. Not a lot, but a small technical difficulty with sound and the quality of sound. So we decided to sit here and realized what the problem was, and it was our headphones. So I tried to find me my wire for this one, and got Chris using the old headset. Hopefully before the end of this month we get some new headphones altogether. Some more, because these ones don't got no cushion on them. Those ones are starting to wear out a little bit as well. So shit right on my leg, burning the shit on my leg. Should play with Kansas. Oh, it's cold. My stomach feel weird, like I ate too much cereal. Oh, yeah, thanks. Oh, look, that's what I was in the process of doing. Happy 420, everybody. Hope everybody is doing good and well. Smoking up that herb, smoking up that greatest ganja.
Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Bro, I don't know how I get so cold.
No, it did get a little cold.
Well, no, the AC is good.
Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started.
So for y'all just tuning in, Chris is the red and orange / black team. Oh, black, my fault. Red and black team.
It does look orange.
But I am the navy blue team in gold. Navy and gold.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. He makes the connection. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On the run, it's Hemby. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh, I went for it. My bad. My bad.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Went for it.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mids offense has the ball for the first time. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock. Old school. Two of the best running backs in the business here.
And the ball's on the ground. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout.
wants the
I would
officials
do
to
that
have
too.
another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
That was not a great impact.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And now on second down for this offense. They'll go to the ground.
I didn't have to run into him.
Stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Dropping back, it's Horvath. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been.
Yeah, I don't know,
pick
that
on
shit
the
was
opening
crazy.
drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Now on second down. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Across the 10. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Terrapins are flying down the field. Right back to the well. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. The field goal is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd down, going up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away. Makes a move. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Right back to the well. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And here comes the Navy offense.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Navy quick to the line. The give to the tailback. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
To the air, it's Horvath. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. with the catch. It's Step. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll go to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Quarterback just has to know in that situation, goal to go. If no one's open, you're throwing it away. It's a touchdown or it's nothing. That ball needs to go into the stands.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Navy! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Unloads it downfield. And he hauls it in at the 30.
I didn't think you were going to throw it.
Down the left side.
I didn't think you were going to have that much time either. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at that.
Once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football.
Yeah,
and
mad
then
time
turn it
though.
into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just...
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20.
I thought he was going around. I thought he was
You're
going
a defense, and you
it's
can
whatever.
force a turnover, and you already set your offense up in scoring position. They are going to be extremely happy, and that offense...
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the
Keep it
momentum,
there,
and the last
shit.
thing you need to do
Yes.
is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Coming after it. And oh no, he loses the ball.
I don't think it was a catch, but that's crazy.
Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
He didn't make a move. I don't think it's gonna go through. Let's see.
They'll have
Man,
just
that's
enough
crazy.
time to get one more snap before the half. They'll throw it on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
He stayed with that one. I didn't think he was going to stay with it.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. To the air, it's Horvath. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
That was my fault.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Now, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They want to just keep throwing it. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll try it again. Delivers the contact. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Edwards. He's going for the big play.
What? Oh, shit.
Close. And he takes it all the way.
I was like, what?
Touchdown, Terrapins.
God damn.
I was by himself. I was like, oh shit. That's looked up. I was like, oh.
Damn.
Crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going over the top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that pass is caught at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Navy! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
On the ground, it's Hemby. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. All kinds of running room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. And here comes the Navy offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
To throw, it's Horvat. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking left. Picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. A first down run on the doorstep. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Navy quick to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Horvath. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Trying to get behind the defense. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
They're trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter. Their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Comes out throwing on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Oh, he wants it all.
Your ass! Your ass!
Giving them a boost instead. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get to him. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Manning. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
I was gonna throw.
Shut that shit up. Nigga throw a 2-pointer and get an interception. Nigga, you better run that shit, nigga. You run it all game. You gonna throw a ball.
If you run it back, it's 2 points.
Give me that shit.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Trying to disrespect. You gonna throw an interception. Take that shit. Give me that shit.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the
Where you going?
seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Do what we gotta do.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on 1st down.
Give me that shit. Fuck! It looked like I got it. Fuck!
It looked like dummy.
What it look like?
It looked like
What it look like though?
I know it looked like you won. I'm just saying you didn't catch it though. You didn't catch that. Big dummy.
Changes,
realignment,
all of
Did it? You didn't catch that last one. And you threw an interception in the last 5 seconds on some dumb shit.
It's a 2-point difference.
I said
It's not drastic.
I said on some dumb shit.
That's why I did it.
On some dumb shit. You thought he was.
If it was
he
gonna
was
turn
nice.
the tides of the game,
You thought he was nice. That's why he went for it. If he was smart, he'd have ran the ball. He'd been running the ball the whole game.
So what's the point? It's 2 points.
Like I said. Well, nobody said nothing about your winning. We said if we were smart. That's what we said.
Why wouldn't I though? I already won.
Because you would help. It would help. You didn't get no points. You could have got some points. As I'm trying to tell you, it's smart. That's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with your win. I'm not disagreeing with your win. I'm not.
I don't care.
I'm not. I know you don't, but you decide if you do.
But it's not being smart. Like I already won the game. It's not like it's gonna. It's
like I said,
going to turn the tides of the game.
And nobody said that. We said smart. That's all I said. Take that in consideration. That's all the argument is about if it's smart. We're not talking about the ties of the game. We know you won the game. That's all I said, bro. Take that. Take that what that is. You won the game. We already knew that. Nobody said you didn't, nigga.
I know. I'm saying I did.
He said, watch this. I said, I already know what the score is, nigga. I just know I got an interception in 5 seconds because you decided to do some dumb shit. That's valid. That's valid. Yeah, I thought he was going. I don't care about none of that shit. Give me that 2 point.
Yeah.
You gonna try to disrespect? You gonna try to get 39? Okay. He got 38. Same difference. One difference. He tried to get an extra.
Wait, that's so much better.
1 point. Mess up his stats. Goof ass nigga.
That's a perfect.
Exactly. You messed up your stat, nigga. You had a perfect game, damn near, and you throw 1 interception. That's all I'm trying to say. At the end, at 5 seconds, nigga. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that you're. I'm not saying that the whole game was ass. I'm saying this. Dude did that one thing. I'm like, give me this shit. That's why I felt like that. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying that it was. I'm not saying.
No, I know what you mean. I
just
don't care about. That's why.
I'm like, look at all that. Like, it's great. That would have been great. He would have threw no interception or nothing. He gonna throw a pick at the very end. I said, give me that shit. Do some dumb shit. At least ran the ball, nigga. You been running all game. This nigga literally said it. He had 1 TD, 100 or some yards. You could have rewarded that by a little 2 point out. Or him. Because I don't even think I caught a spy on your QB either. So if you'd have ran that, you know that how that goes. Third time.
He wasn't really too fast.
He was moving a little bit if you moved him. No, what you talking about? He wasn't fast. You remember that one play when he took
Yeah,
off?
the one play because no one was there.
Nigga, he
No
took
one
off for
there.
yards. Nigga, my nigga could not catch that nigga.
But he wasn't like the fast. Like I want to see. He can move a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you throw an interception there? You could fucking had a nice game. I would have been like, I can't say nothing now, but you was doing some dumb shit. I'm like, what you do that dumb shit for, bro? The whole game you played good. I'm like, oh, can't say nothing. I was quiet. I'm like, oh, that was a good play. Threw a deep ball. Like, how the fuck this nigga you don't fit? I'm over here like, all right, well, and it's not like you threw underneath balls too much. So, like I said, you ain't throwing no. And the other interception that you almost threw at the end, the nigga dropped. So, like I said, you had to end up having a good game, low completion, whatever, but still was above a 50. Yeah, let's watch this. I think I was calling cover 6. That's probably why. Oh no, this. Oh yeah, this is the. I went for it. I should have tackled you. I should have just tackled you. Ugh, that shit was hard. Should have just tackled your ass. If I would have hit you, it'd have been a knockout probably. That wasn't a fumble recovery though. He never had a fumble recovery. All of them was called back. Oh no, you're right. I'm lying. There was one. This shit.
Oh, that you couldn't challenge.
The one that we couldn't challenge. He never really made a move, but he kind of was standing up. But look, catch the ball. Like right as he didn't make a move though. That's why I would have been like, nah, that's not really a catch, but fuck it. I mean, somebody had to knock it out of somebody's hands. So I guess. Oh yeah.
Watch two people.
I went back inwards. Instead of let him stay out. It's probably no. I'm over here. What the fuck am I talking about? He just came down. Yeah, he just came
running to number 10. I don't know why when 10 was already
literally left homeboy open in the backfield. That's why. That ball was a good ball though. My fault. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to not to go fucking to the next quarter. I think I saw this one, right? Yeah. No, yeah. What? Oh no, this is the other one. Okay. Homie right here in the backfield got caught looking in the backfield, probably. Yeah, he got held up right there. He got pulled up. And then my other safety saw the shit, but why you stop? No! This nigga! In the back! I mean, maybe that's not his assignment. I think he was at zone. And you took mad long to get back, nigga. This nigga was caught in the backfield for the longest. You was supposed to bend back. He started tracking back now. Like, nigga, that's a touchdown. I'll be trying to get out of it, but I don't know how to, like, without. Start from the bottom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. I called a blitz on that one, too. You had switched, and I was like, yeah, he might throw this ball, but hopefully we got it. Then they did it. Yeah, it's the deepest one, right? Yeah. Same route. I gave him a chance because I was like, that's 1-on-1. Due to the fact that I put this nigga on the fucking post route. He got jammed up a little bit. This nigga's supposed to be doing the post route. So 1-on-1. I prayed Chris fuck up. He just wasn't in the right place at the right time to knock it down. Same thing that happened on that other play when you threw it to your running back. What the fuck? That was it? Not much?
That's what
Oh. Oh, we saw this one. Okay, we saw all of them there. Except for that interception or whatever. I don't even know. Oh, shit. That is. Oh, yo, smell this one. Fluff? Oh, I already smelled that shit. Like, niggas was like, yo, that shit smell like some air freshener. Man, get negative. I don't gotta know. Yeah, I guess. Only 2 ducks in there, nigga. Well, I don't need like a whole thing. This one. You don't got no more. I just want you to smoke. You got some out there. That shit busting. This one. Let's see. Take that one. So much. I just got that. Oh, you just did that. I'm saying. So I was like, don't take that one. I had it on for like 2 days now, but I ran through it really fast and I kind of mad because the niggas don't have any more. Oh yeah, actually, I used the last bit of that one. You could use a little bit of that one. So I got so much on 420. Nigga, it's 420. Oh, I was running low. I was running low. I only got like one more piece, two more pieces of fucking watermelon shit. Maybe I got some doodle weed. Got some good weed. Trying to make sure I had a little something.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack.
So I'm the blue and orange team. Chris is the navy blue team. Hope everybody's having a great day. Please do me a favor if you haven't done so already. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's our second game of the day. Stay tuned because there will be more games later on. Like I gotta pee. I don't know. Feels like I gotta shit. I don't know. It's like a mixture of both. It's always when I start playing this game though. Like I could play any other game, or it's like when I'm about to stream. It's just like my stomach just like time of shit.
The Broncos will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan's offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of the quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Oh, just left him grasping. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Fucking rap always getting in the way all the time.
Start playing.
Oblivious.
What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Boise State Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got the 1st down, looking for more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space, good things will happen.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Buys a little time with his feet. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
You didn't do what I said.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Broncos need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Yo, what the fuck kind of pressure?
Big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Runs through the tackle. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass, buying some time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back.
Yo, y'all niggas are missing open tackles.
Down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Qdagod. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They'll try to pick up the 1st.
They didn't even put Qdagod in.
Rising up and
Crazy.
stopping him short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
They'll try to get outside. Smashes through. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
Looking to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Qdagod. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
He'll try to do it himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Let's go, JT!
Broncos! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw. Dances away from the heat. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Virtual matches. Save that. I'm in love, man. So, how's everybody there going? Y'all still here? Jerry still here? Who else? Anybody else pulling up? No, I don't think nobody else pulled up.
Yes.
Okay. I'm in love. This one's dying fast too. It's on you though. It's on you. I'm waiting on you.
The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw.
Damn.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
Oh my God.
Just in timing, I know.
Exactly.
I thought you weren't, because I thought you were going to wait for the Genti coming out. I was like, all right, but. Right behind his head. You stopped, too.
The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air. On a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. With jet sweep pass. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, what a
Not the big man.
Defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. But how confusing is it, Palmer? When it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to take a shot. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The run from the shotgun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Handoff from the gun. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it.
I made sure I grabbed this nigga because he kept running. I was like, oh! Look, right here.
Anyway,
He was about to run around. I moved him right back. I said, no! Let it be.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be.
He could have got that. He could have got that.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can
I was like, yo, he could have got that. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
And let him do his thing.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. They've got him
That was a
down
tight
at the
window.
40 after he ripped
Oh.
off 15 yards.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to
I tried to get away from him. Damn.
Back is snowed under.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with a big one.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Takes the grab. It's Genty. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. And
We got over there.
inside the 35. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Broncos are marching down the field. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. 2nd and 10 here. They're going to throw it again. They're bringing... Oh, no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Boise State ready to send out that offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And they
Facts. We're going to get sacked.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set
stupid interceptions.
He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
He was about to pick that shit off out there, bro. Or knock it down under the shit.
And he is ridden out of bounds.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
You gotta catch that, JJ!
And they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that
You gotta catch that, JJ!
puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out.
Yo, if y'all don't pound this nigga out, pause, I want to whoop your ass, bro. This nigga came cut back, you ain't hit him.
See if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The give from the gun.
Thank you. Put some pause on it. Something.
It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Escapes trouble. Just gets rid of the football.
This nigga escaped trouble. It's crazy.
It'll be second down.
Y'all niggas are weak.
He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down.
Facts. The lady, like what the lady said, get it together.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Guys, you got this. Let's win.
Let's
No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
All right. Last one wasn't as bad. First one, he had a good though. This one, he kept trying to do that little extra point shit. I don't know.
Waste of time.
Chris changed his name on YouTube, came out here for real. With Dewey on. So, I was low-key confused. I thought it was somebody else.
Deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching
And we couldn't stop this big-ass running back right there.
It's as if they knew they were
Edwards moving, nigga.
Playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I
That
think
nigga
they
would not
really
stop.
felt
Every time it was like
real
just traffic, he just ran through
game
that bitch.
offensively and defensively coming into this.
He had
game.
163
There were some
yards.
matchups on the
He
field
was not
they thought
playing
they
no
could
game.
exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by
That
this
was a
coaching
good
staff,
pass, though.
understanding who's out there to make
I was
plays,
mad, though, 'cause we
feeding them
coulda
the
got
football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to
Yeah,
get the W.
he was the
That's
star.
going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
I'm just-
Pollack, our entire
So,
broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
Wasn't from the first play when he did the spin shit, I was like, he gonna be a problem.
EA Sports College
I
Football.
was like, niggas not trying to tackle him. He gonna be a problem. Yeah, that's crazy. We really adjusted for a little bit. Like, you scored OD, and then we was like, all right, chill out. Then unless you score a 3-pointer. That was an easy one, too. If you would have missed that, you just would have been ass. It was right down the middle. Or unlucky as fuck. We still lost the game. It'd be like that, though. We started playing good towards the end, like towards the second half, and then we kept trying to get in the game, and then little shit happened. We fumble, interception, fumble. We got one fumble loss, one interception ASC. Like stupid shit on drives that we needed plays for. I mean, it's only right that we throw the ball more if we're down, personally. But we held the ball a little bit longer in that. I think it was the second half, that one time when we took a minute to score. Made sure we scored one. Then we tried to score the third. Y'all kept it solid defense. Yeah, that fumble. What was it? A punch out? No, was it quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah, the quarterback was trying to throw the ball. Yeah, I don't feel bad about this one, but the last one I was like, especially that last touchdown because you ran it, and I was like, nobody gonna stop this nigga. It almost could have been. It could have been the same, kind of 10. It would have been by 10 points. You would have beat me, but then you scored that touchdown and made it by 18 or 17. Made it a 3-score game instead of a 2-score game. That's one of the 2-score game. You kicked the field goal at the end. If you would have made it that one, it would have been a 3-score game. I'd have been fucked. Nigga threw 6 passes in total, nigga. I'm just laughing because I really didn't think that was gonna be the stat. Like, I thought you threw a little bit more than that. You threw literally those 6 passes at the end. That's the last time you threw the ball. It was at the last. We were trying to get to the field. You completed one, and it was the long pass. Holy shit. That's a crazy stat line. Niggas never putting a parlay on you again. Genty didn't have no rushing yards this season. He only had 44. Yeah, see, he was the whole game. Niggas do one complete foul. One. What happened to your method, bro? When you up in the game, you just start throwing the ball. You said that.
Up a lot, though.
He was up the majority of the game.
Nobody put just like a touchdown. Like if you got an interception, you got a quick touchdown, like back in it. If I was like up another, maybe if I had another score.
You can't get an interception if you don't throw the ball.
That was close. That's why I did.
That shit was funny, nigga. I said one. One. Damn.
I was like, you're not stopping.
We did. That's why I didn't get more time. I was out. We just couldn't score offense. So other than that, you would have had to throw the ball. If we scored one more time, you'd have had to start throwing the ball a little bit more. Like, if we didn't score the 3 or whatever, I scored a touchdown, it's tied. You would have to throw the ball probably a little bit more because nobody scored after the second half, really, except for the field goal. It's not gonna lie, it's just boring highlights. Wow. I didn't mean to even do it. Damn it. God damn. Who the fuck is this? This nigga on the island looking mad as fuck. I'd have been mad as hell. Alright, my fault. Oh, well. My hand's a little dirty, so I'm trying to like. Alright. Oh, I think I did throw it to him. I think this is that play. No, I threw it to somebody else. Oh, nope. Oh, the sideline. Oh, I didn't even see him do his little route. All right, that was a good ball, good catch, everything. I was like, where the fuck he came from? But he came from all the way over there. It's just when I had time. If I had some more time, shit would be nice. But I was getting pressure right up the middle. That's the shit I'm talking about. This nigga would cut into a hole that I did not see there. Looked like it's nothing. He said, "Wow, whole hole open, niggas is there." I said, "God damn!" But Michigan line is ridiculous, and that was the first play of the game, or third play of the game. Yeah, they're not much.
I mean, I don't think receiving yards
Receiving? Oh, it's okay. That was the only place. Who was I trying to throw to here? I think everybody was covered, probably. Oh, Gentry. Yeah, if you could throw it right here where he's at right now, we're fine. But he didn't. He let it go, right? Let it go right there. Nigga, let it go, nigga. Like, let it go. Who else had it open? Nobody? Everybody was pretty much one-on-one covered. Threw it to the outside, I had a chance. But, hey, we didn't. It was a lot of pressure. Yes. You hesitated or some shit. If you didn't, maybe you thought I wasn't about to throw that.
No, I knew you thought those.
Well, I mean, it's possible I could have threw the Gentry in front of me. But that shit was funny. Oh!
Okay, the ball was gonna be.
That's a miss. Loss. Oh, let me show you this was about. Like this. This is what I was mad about. He youped my nigga right here. Come on, man. Youped my nigga. Yoop. But he ain't get. He got a. Oh, this was a stop. Oh yeah. Oh, my fault. Wasn't this one? My bad, my boy. Yeah, this nigga kept blitzing right up the middle. He didn't even fight that nigga. Let him off. I was just about to pass it to Gentry too. He wide open. Then he was about to try to jump back on that shit. Oh, this the play. Right? Got it. No, this is it. No, yeah. The thing is, y'all all just got caught like thinking the ball was gonna go further down or some shit. I don't know. I did an aggressive catch. I turned around, I was like, give me that shit. And I was like, it's a dangerous ball in the first place. But I seen that like y'all was over there, but I thought y'all both was gonna probably come back. You know how most but y'all all did like that little animation where y'all had to like stop. Maybe it's because y'all was running forward, not paying attention to the ball. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Like y'all trying to see the ball, but how I'm throwing it from over here. Like I gotta really like. Nah, it's a tight window. Yeah, I thought you were gonna fumble that, or drop it for sure. This is the shit I'm talking about. Hold on, what the fuck happened here? Gonna get bounced off and shit. Like I don't like that shit. Oh, he still got tackled though. But he just got that ability to really bounce off of a tackle, like just take off. Gentry too, but like.
What? No, wait. Let's see.
All stats, receiving it. Only had 28. He was the most used. What you talking about? He like other than
28.
he's not a wide receiver. He's just a running back, but he's the most.
How much he had?
Huh? Oh, 100. No, 90 something. 42. It's not that I didn't use him. You stopped him. We ran 15 times. Yeah.
15.
The yak yards say he had 25, but that means that was a catch and like run or some shit.
Yeah.
We averaged only 2.9 yards, so y'all was stopping the run. I kept like heavy blitzing, and plus, Michigan just has a great fucking line. They just do. We do too, but they not league material. Let's say it like that. How long you go?
Up to you.
Okay. I know should have do that. I really do gotta cook though. I do need to go cook sometime. I'm hungry as fuck. I do need to cook them. Yeah, it's getting late. You already won 2 games.
Okay, so the Celtics won. The Sixth.
I'm gonna end the stream, but I will cook. And wash some dishes and shit. And then get ready for the next stream. Which may be a new game or maybe Silent Hill. Oh wait, I didn't download the new game at all. I'll try to download it while I'm cooking. Anyway, shout out to Zero, Chris Dewey. I don't know if Jade,
Nice.
but if Jade didn't shout, I'm gonna pop up. But shout out to Jade. Shout out to everybody who supports and pulls up. Um, and yeah, hope everybody has a great 420. Smoke it up. Get high. Make sure you eat so you don't end up with the munchies. Um, OD like, or you like just want to pass out type shit. Stay tuned for more entertainment on the way. Mm-hmm.